The acorn is actually a really underutilized food source. One of these oak trees on a good year can produce as much as 2,000 pounds of human edible food. And in some cultures, oaks have actually been a staple food source. So let's give it a shot. Okay, texture. It's very similar to a carrot, the way you just chomp into it and it crunches through. It's dry on the inside, just a little bit like a cranberry. And extremely, extremely dry, like physically dry. It tastes more like a grain crunching into than the oily texture I expect from a nut. However, if I stop and suck on it, it's not horribly bitter. Okay, never mind, that was pretty bitter. And the flavor is like a slightly milder form of pecan. Maybe a little bit of walnut. But that texture, man, it's dry. Okay, so I'm gonna swallow that. I'm gonna brave the consequences.
All right, so we thought we'd let you know a little bit about the nutritional content of acorns. This is per 100 grams. So we're calculating this based on about 8 to 10 acorns per 100 grams. 387 calories, 24 grams of fat. Joseph, that's so good, I don't know what you're talking about. There's also 41 grams of carbohydrates, which is pretty incredible for a nut. There's also 6 grams of protein and a smattering of vitamins and minerals, including magnesium, iron, calcium, and vitamin B. So acorns are good for you.
One reason you might not want to eat an acorn is the fact that they contain a prodigious amount of tannic acid. And if you're into making ink or tanning deer hides, that's a good thing. But for the purposes of eating, it makes them very bitter, and at worst case scenario, it can tan your insides. It won't kill you, at least not if you eat a very small amount, but not ideal.
So yeah, it was pretty nasty.
In order to make these things a little bit more edible, there's a trick. You can steep them, leach them. It's very similar to when you have a tea bag in your tea seeping. Certain chemicals that are in the tea bag, in the leaves, start dispersing into the water. And in that case, what you want to do is you want to drink the tea, because the tea contains all the stuff you want and you don't want to eat the weeds. But in this case, I'm going to soak these in water for about a week, and I'm going to throw away the water every single day. And in the end, hopefully I should have, at least they tell me, I should have nuts that no longer have the tannic acid. And then I'm going to make acorn pancakes. Yeah, next up we'll show you the leaching process and give you a sense for how the pancakes turn out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment below if you've ever tried to eat acorns.